Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Sagittarius and what does Sagittarius need to know. The first card that came out is protection. It says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Sagittarius, you need to know that you are protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You also need to know that when you set up these walls around yourself, not only are you preventing anything from doing you any kind of harm, you're kind of also preventing yourself from growing and changing. And this can sometimes lead to stagnation in your life. So a protection spell is very powerful in this way, but keep in mind that in order to grow and change, you do need to sometimes face the unknown and face risk, take a risk, facing novel situations and having faith in yourself that you can handle any challenges that come your way. But I do think for whoever I'm connecting to right now, it's important for you to know that you are protected. No weapon no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Ooh, the Love Garden came out as well. Fortune favors the bold. Yes. Okay. So the Love Garden, nurturing and sustaining you. This is something that you've grown from love in your life. And then Fortune favors the bold also talks about kind of getting outside of your comfort zone, seeking out new experiences and taking a risk. We did mention that. Let me read for Fortune favors the bold. Let's see. We mentioned that, you know. It says, this is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. And it says the tarot recognizes fortune as one of its 22 major arcana or primary mysteries, and you should too. A necessary power to harness when working with money magic, significant transitions, quests, and all matters of luck. So remember, when it comes to making your own luck, Fortune favors the bold. When it comes to money magic, when it comes to going on your spiritual journey, your quest for meaning in life, for growth and expansion, for finding your way through this crazy little thing called life, Fortune favors the bold. All right, Love Garden. Let's read a little bit for that too. Now is the time to look around and take stock of your resources. What you will behold are the labors of your love. So what fruits have your efforts grown? Because you'll know them by their fruits, right? That just came to mind. You will know them by their fruits. So what have your efforts grown here? What nourishment has your love produced? Even the most flourishing love gardens are subject to the seasons, and the most efficacious gardeners know that periods of fallow lend themselves to abundant harvest. The sweet spot between blind faith and earned trust is where things grow. Fruitful times are ahead. The nutrients replenish beneath the surface if afforded the patience. With nurturing and preparation, a garden like this can support someone year-round for all the years of their life, if they so wish, So your little love garden is protected. Okay, take stock of that. This is a good time. The sweet spot between blind faith and earned trust is where things grow. Let me see. All right, let me just look at this protection as well. Nurturing, preparation, things are growing. I feel like if you want things to grow even more, you kind of have to get out of your comfort zone or like take a chance with something with this protection being here as well. This image, strengthened by each individual who gazes upon it, casts a spell of protection on the querent. Whether invoked yourself or petitioned by spirit on your behalf, it's now enacted until any active threats subside. So this protection spell it's enacted now. This is coming in until some kind of threat subsides. Anyone who has worn a suit of armor or implemented a credit freeze knows the gift of protection when it comes with the weight of its burdens. So yeah, like a suit of armor is really heavy, Or a credit freeze may protect you from scammers or someone who's stolen, like a thief, might protect you from a thief, but it means you can't buy anything. You can't use it either. You can't do anything either. It's a burden. So effective protection is somewhat clunky and guards the subject against both peril and pleasure. No harm will come to you here, but nothing new will happen to you either. So stay here only as long as you must. So I feel like you're in a very comfortable place and you can stay here as long as you want. But remember, fortune favors the bold. So stay here only as long as you must. You're protected. Nothing's going to harm you, but you're not going to grow either. No pain will come to you, but no pleasure is going to come to you there either. Okay, I'm getting like a strong Four of Pentacles. There's this box. I'm seeing this box. And inside of the box, there's you. You're inside the box. Okay. Maybe this message is trying to talk to you about getting out of the box, thinking outside of the box, growing and nurturing and getting prepared to go on some kind of adventure. The adventure of your life is waiting for you. I'm talking to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the adventurer. You are ruled by Jupiter. You're ruled by the Wheel of Fortune. You're very innately lucky. Maybe you are having a moment of, maybe you're tired, or there is an active threat against you, or there's something bothering you, or there's a need to sort of be fallow for a moment. You know what I mean? Maybe it's winter, winter's coming, it's like the winter of your life, or, you know, you've been in this hibernation, or you need rest and relaxation so that you can prepare to get yourself back out there again. Right? Because it was saying the most efficacious gardeners know that even the best garden needs that fallow period, right? Where, yeah, it's allowed to rest and replenish. The soil is allowed to rest and replenish in preparation for the next growing season. So there's like seasons of your life. Sometimes you are going out and being very active, and then there are times where you need to be more introspective and at home. So you are protected from harm. Maybe take stock of what you're doing, what you've grown, how far you've come, and then maybe allow yourself to imagine the next chapter, what that would look like for you. But let's get some more cards to see what other messages come through for you today, because that's interesting. We can kind of see where that's coming from, right? It's basically like, it's just talking about giving yourself time to rest, stay as long as you want, but don't stay any longer than you absolutely must, because you could end up perhaps missing out on opportunities. Maybe something's been kind of stagnant. We'll see. I'm seeing a lot of Four of Pentacles right now. It's stable, but is it growing? Do you love it? Is it pleasing you? Perhaps it's not painful, but it's not really pleasurable either. It's just a neutral. Is that it? We'll see. We've got Superposition. Came out number 12. Superposition. Interesting. Is this about like ascension? Let's read from the book. I can't remember which one's this about, but that's okay. We'll read from the book. Expanding your oh yeah, this is about expanded perception and alternatives and being very adaptable and fluid, like going with the flow, adapting to new circumstances. Yeah, fortune favors the bold, and it's like it's about thinking outside of the box, thinking about alternatives. The superposition card represents the quantum concept that multiple possibilities can coexist simultaneously. It serves as a reminder that reality is not a static entity, but a dynamic and adaptable construct. This card challenges you to expand your thinking beyond the traditional dichotomy of either or, and to embrace a more inclusive both and perspective. It encourages you to explore diverse viewpoints and consider alternative possibilities. When faced with decisions or challenges, keep in mind there's always more options available than those that are immediately apparent. So there's options available to you that maybe you're not quite seeing yet. You're not really seeing it right now. Okay? There's more options available. Especially if you're facing a decision or a challenge, keep that in mind. Explore diverse viewpoints and consider alternative possibilities, considering maybe other people's perspective. Maybe you've been very inwardly focused. That's okay. Yeah, you've been working on your self-awareness. I see that. But there's something out there. There's more out there. The truth is out there. There's the ego. Yeah. Self-aware of your own ego and maybe kind of getting out of your own head a little bit, getting out of your own way a little bit. This may be helpful to visualize other ways of living, alternative possibilities in your life may be available to you. And that's being called to your attention right now. I'm going to get you an Enigma card. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, the Beast. Number 12 was here, and now we've got number 13. So there's a sequence of events affecting your life, a chain of events that will affect your life. The Beast, I think it talks about desire, hidden desires. It also talks about like the desire for power and to control and manipulate certain situations. There's a devil type energy here, but it's not quite as the traditional devil. This is like your shadow self, your hidden desires, subversive power, manipulation, and artifice. Yeah, no, I was right. I was thinking that, and that's what it is. There's something manipulative here. It's like hidden desires. What do you really want? Do you hide this from yourself? Becoming more aware of who you are, what you really want, your hidden self. Yeah, the shadow self, subversive. There's a subversive power here too. Manipulation. Okay, I think we'll get more of into the tarot. We'll get more about that. We've got the Casket. Someone is going out of your life, or it's the end of a situation. Okay, so maybe that's coming to an end. That flew right out. Something's ending, or someone's leaving your life. It could be this manipulative person. There's a period of prosperity and abundance. There's someone here that's trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. And there's a journey, either physical or mental. So you may be leaving a place. Fortune favors the bold. There's this journey. There's this quest opening up. Maybe something's been coming between you and this prosperity. And this is leaving your life. We'll get more information about this. We've got the Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, that is important. So it doesn't have to be either or. You can have both. You don't have to choose. Hidden secrets can harm you. And getting together with friends. Okay, so you may be getting together with some friends soon, maybe for the holidays or something. Hidden secrets can harm you. There's a dark side to this. Like, this is reminding me of the Beast. Okay, we got that hidden secret. And we've got the getting together with friends. There's a career here. Somebody could be giving you career advice. There's some challenges to overcome. Okay, we've got that. You may need to increase your efforts. Somebody's gossiping about your secrets. This Nest and this parrot, like family secrets or gossip. Oh boy, someone's talking. Everybody's talking. We got, yeah, you may feel like something's lacking in your life. Okay. Prosperity. So there is a period of prosperity and abundance. We get that Love Garden here. But yeah, okay, someone's trying to come between you. You may be traveling soon, getting together. There's secrets here that you may not even know about, or you have secrets. Someone's talking about you, talking about your family. Somebody in your family may be gossipy. Yeah, we all have that in our family, right? We've all got that one auntie that just talks a lot of shit. Anyway, let's get some tarot. Let's see what the tarot has to say about all of this, because we're starting to see like hidden, shadow side, seeing an alternative perspective. Something's coming to an end. Maybe the secret is coming to an end. It's like you are protected from harm, though. Your secrets are safe with me. Ooh, someone's gossiping, but your secrets are safe with me. So you are protected from this gossip. This gossipy person does not know your secrets. Or don't tell them. Don't tell them, but you are protected. Yeah, you don't want to talk to this person, or ooh, my ears are ringing. I'm just getting like dizzy now. Okay, that's a sign. So let's get some tarot. Like, look at the skull in the casket. I'm just saying that there's like a darkness here. There's a darkness and you are protected from this. But don't let it stop you from going on your journey. The journey, either physical or mental, because it's leading you to a place of prosperity. Someone's trying to come between you and this thing that you want. I don't think it's going to work. I think you're protected. Anyway, let's get some tarot. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. You may have a hard time seeing the way forward here. There's some kind of burden that you're putting it down. You're becoming liberated from this. There's setbacks, hang-ups. This is coming. Yep, there's a breakthrough here. Okay, you may be literally traveling for love. You're going to love this. You're going to feel really good. You may be going on some kind of vacation. It's like very renewing for you. There's emotional renewal, rebirth. But look at that. I mean, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands. This is all about travel. And we had the journey here, and we get the fortune favors the bold. It's like, this feels really good. It feels liberating to put some burdens down, releasing certain expectations. Release your ex, I just heard. Okay. And yeah, I just feel like someone is feeling cold and ostracized, and like, I don't know who that is. They feel left out. Yeah, someone's feeling trapped or stuck, like they can't escape certain things. There's the Eight of Swords. Like, okay. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. Are you kind of like stuck on some kind of relationship? Still thinking about somebody? I feel like you're getting some really good news when it comes to a love relationship. Like, you may be falling in love again, or like you've been sort of not open, like you couldn't see the way forward. You're having a hard time seeing the way forward. A little bit of distance and space can help you get some clarity, emotional renewal and healing, and messages, communication coming in that's going to help. But you're stuck in your head, like overthinking this, self-sabotaging. It's stressing you out. You have a hard choice that you need to make. Okay. A little bit more, please. Yeah, there's the Two of Cups, the Judgment. Like, you're making a decision about this relationship. You're starting to see like a higher purpose or a higher calling, a higher perspective. You're seeing this relationship from a higher perspective. I feel like this communication may help to bring the two of you together as well. Like, you may be visiting or traveling for love, and you're not really sure how this is going to work, or you don't really know what's going to happen. There's that King of Swords again, too. The King of Swords has come out a couple times. That person, very, very serious, intelligent, but not always the most emotionally available. You have a really profound realization about this relationship. What about it? The Ten of... It's over. It's over. The Ten of Swords. You may end up being single after this. Is that the case? Something's over with the Ten of Swords and you're moving. You're leaving. There's the Chariot. There's a journey here. One more. The Eight. Yeah, you're going in a new direction. Something's over and you're going in a new direction. There's a new opportunity opening up for you. King of Pentacles, the Temperance. Yeah, it's like this is very stable. It's very good for you. It's very healthy and healing. Healing your body, healing your finances. I mean, there's the Temperance. That's you, Sagittarius. There's the King of Wands. Yeah. This could be between you and a Taurus or an Aries. Somebody with Mars and Aries in their chart, taking action on some kind of vision, some kind of plan for the future here. It's very successful. Your plans for the future are really good, very stable for your family. Something that you're invested in. It's taken a long time to show any kind of growth. It may have failed. I'm sorry. Something did not work. And you realize that it's not going to work. There's that King of Swords again. There's something you don't want, and it's very confusing, and it's like hard to see clearly, but I'm thinking that you're getting clear on the direction that you need to go in, and the Ace of Pentacles is opening up for you. Something may not have worked out the way that you needed it to, but now you're getting a second chance. There could be a second chance in a relationship that you thought it was over, or, I mean, if that's what you want. I feel like a lot of people are done with the second chances, but it's okay. I feel like you're moving on and away from some kind of painful ending. And that's a good thing, right? Yeah, and you're going into a much more profitable direction. Something had to come to an end so that something new could begin and you could really realize your full potential here. So it's okay. This was a challenge on your journey, but this is leaving your life. I feel like this relationship is over and you're leaving. Are you leaving and you're going in a new direction and you're putting this down and you're not doing it anymore and you're very happy with your decision? Yeah, I think you're realizing that this relationship is not healthy and that it's over. Wow. And you're going in a new direction. And it may have been a hard choice for you to make, but you realize fortune favors the bold and you're keeping an open mind and you're being flexible and you're adapting. I'm hearing like improvise, adapt, and overcome. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the High Priestess. Like, yeah, this is you following your intuition, your instincts guiding you in the direction of prosperity and peace and happiness and personal satisfaction and joy. And you're doing this for yourself, by yourself. Wow. Okay. There's big changes coming into your life. And I think for a while you didn't really want to do this. You didn't want to have to do this, but you're getting closure on something. It may have felt kind of overwhelming at times. But yeah, you're working on something new here and it's really good. Like you're getting really good at this. Like you're going back to the drawing board, you're taking action on a plan, you're making this happen, you're consciously co-creating with the universe here, and you're going to be so happy about this. You're making a choice and you're making the right decision. You know what to do. You know what to do. Sagittarius, you know what to do. This just confirms it. You know what to do. I keep hearing that. Okay. Someone's waiting to see what you're going to do. I don't know if they're going to really like it. I feel like something's been disappointing and you kind of have to like go through that grieving process and coming to a place of acceptance where you can adjust your expectations accordingly. Yeah. And then it's a turning point in your life. You're actually really lucky. You may have dodged a bullet. Actually, you got really lucky about something. You're getting ready to go. You got a new opportunity. You're getting ready to go. It may be hard. You may have felt stuck. You may have needed more information or something. You let things play out for a little while. You get the truth about a situation. You see things now much more clearly. You see things from a higher perspective. Yeah, you're getting a higher perspective on something here. And you're not going to be stuck here forever. Something was holding you back. And it's like, you're not going to let this hold you back anymore. You already know what to do. Okay. I feel like you're also inviting a more positive mindset into your life. Inviting more optimism into your life is a good idea. Yeah, you're putting this burden down. You're not going to do this anymore. You're going in the new direction towards something that's much more emotionally fulfilling, uplifting, a lot better for you. It feels better. You're healing your heart, you know. There's a rebirth element there. You're moving forward on this sooner rather than later. You really love the direction you're going in. That's what I see. Something's been holding you back, you know, but it's just not going to be holding you back anymore. You're not going to be stuck on this anymore. You're not stuck and trapped anymore. You're being more adaptable. You're going with the flow. You're getting ready to go because this new opportunity, this money path is opening up for you, this prosperity. Yeah, it's exciting. You can get excited about this. You're finding the way. You realize you already know. Okay, good. Very good. So let's get you some advice from the Woodland Wardens, because I feel like there's something my little Woodland Wardens cards wants to say. We've got guardianship and upheaval. Yeah, for sure. Upheaval, guardianship. All right, let's read for them. Oh, wow. I just picked this little book up and It was sitting on top of my other tarot deck, my Herb Crafters Tarot, and look what came out with it. I didn't even mean to pick up this card, but it came out. The Temperance, that's you. So we're going to read for that as well, because this is all about mindfulness and simplicity, keeping it very simple in the present moment, being very mindful. Yeah, simplifying. What may seem like a very complex thing, you can actually kind of simplify it and be present in the moment and cultivate that awareness of the present moment in yourself. That's like a meditative practice. Whatever you're doing, do it very consciously, very deliberately. You know, if you're pouring some coffee into a cup, really watch what you're doing. Do it slowly, right? There's a reverence for ceremony. That's what this talking about. We might not even need to read for it, because I feel like that's the message. It's like doing it very simple, slowly, meditative, in divine timing, having that presence of mind, that patience. That Temperance is all about patience, right? And moderation. But this card specifically talks about doing things very simply, keeping it very simple, streamlined, and being very mindful in the present moment. Whatever you're doing it in a very conscious way, intentionally, because you're in alignment. Okay, that's how you put yourself in alignment with co-creating with the universe very intentionally with this new opportunity. So it's like being in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing in order to recognize and receive this opportunity. It also requires you to be very mindful and very aware of your present surroundings. Your surroundings, yeah. What is that word? Situational awareness. Aware of a situation here. Aware of yourself and the limitations of your ego, the limitations of your very localized perception of a situation. And because you're going to realize something here. You're having a realization. And there's no going back. Like something is over and there's no going back. It's the point of no return. And you're rising up out of this. But yeah, there's something about being in alignment with that, to see it, to recognize it. Because something has ended. It was very painful. Painful ending here. So you're moving on towards a new beginning. And that's okay. That's a good thing. You're rising above it. And that's like, this is leading you to a better place, a much more harmonious, peaceful place where you feel better on the inside, like harmonizing disparate elements within your own soul. Okay. But we said we're going to read for the guardianship and the upheaval, because I feel like both of these, so we'll read. That's what we're going to do. I opened up to upheaval, by the way. I opened right up to it. So I guess I'll read for that first. Some kind of trauma has occurred, and you need time to grieve. Cleanse your wounds carefully before attempting to move on. Okay, yeah, that's what this is. Ten of Swords, the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, and all of this. It's like something's happened for somebody here that I'm reading for today. You may be feeling trapped in a cycle of grief, unable to heal or change. If you're overwhelmed, consult with others who can help you identify the source or the sources of your unresolved pain. It's impossible to clean a wound we don't know that we have. Wow. That's bringing us to this Eight of Swords, like feeling stuck, feeling trapped, can't escape. But you are escaping and you're feeling better and you're healing. Maybe it takes time. Maybe it requires awareness, right? Awareness of the wound. Impossible to clean a wound we don't know that we have. Unresolved trauma may be a factor for somebody in this reading today. Maybe not everybody, but that's okay. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Let's read for the guardianship. Number 25, guardianship. Says, you are called to be a mentor. Who among your pack may need your counsel? Yeah, because this is the wolf. So it's like the wolf pack. So somebody around you in your pack, your people, your family, your friends, whatever, may need some good advice here, may need some counsel, or maybe it's you. Taking a leadership role in a community activism is another way to lead like the wolf. You are at a crossroads and maybe you are in need of guidance. Okay, whatever side of this you're on, I feel like maybe you need guidance, But it could be you also showing up and being a guide for others as well. It could be both. Like you are an important leader in your community, or people look up to you and maybe you don't even know it. And so if you need to heal yourself, maybe you need guidance so that you can be a more healed version of yourself, so that you can show up in that position for others. So you can be the mentor and the guide for others. Right? So it says you are at a crossroads and in need of guidance. Advice from a trusted friend or family member may help you find your way. So who do you turn to for help? Because somebody may turn to you for help, but how can you help others? Like maybe this is what we do in a community. Sometimes you're the leader and you're the mentor. You give good advice, and sometimes you're the one who needs advice. Sometimes you're the one who needs a trusted friend or family member to turn to. So perhaps you're going to visit somebody that you love, who loves you, who really cares about you, because I do see that here. You're talking to someone who really cares about you, who can help you to see things clearly. This conversation with somebody who really loves you can help you to see things clearly and make some choices about moving on to the next part of your life. This may be even like therapy or something. You know, if you don't have that person in your friendship, your friend group or your family, like maybe you need a counselor or a therapist. But I do see that you are becoming more liberated in your heart, in your soul, and you're becoming, you're rising up out of what you felt like was an insurmountable problem. It's not insurmountable. You're finding a way to get free, to liberate yourself, to escape, to get out of this. You're finding a way out of it. And you're going in the direction of a new opportunity for prosperity and peace in your life. You know what? I said I wasn't going to read for the herb crafters, but I'm going to read from the herb crafters because temperance came out. I wasn't even expecting it to. I wasn't going to draw from it. But when I picked up the book, that was stuck to it. Like I accidentally picked it up at the same time. So I'm going to read for it because there may be a message in this for us today. Trust the magic of presence. See the sacred in the simple. Create new magic from what is familiar. Focus on the present moment brings balance to opposing forces. Give every task before you the gift of your full attention. Stillness reveals the middle way. Okay? Let ancient practices inspire fresh ideas. Ritual becomes the holy alchemy that affects change. Okay, so stillness reveals the middle way. Give every task before you the gift of your full attention and focus on the present moment. It brings balance to opposing forces. So it's like not focused on the past, not focused on the future, but sometimes it's important to just be here now, to give yourself that space. And maybe that helps to relax, or it helps to bring in, some kind of breakthrough for you. I'll let it speak for itself, but there's something to be said for simplicity as a practice, right? It's not that hard. It doesn't have to be that complicated. You can make things easier on yourself by making them more simple, really. Okay. Simplifying things, maybe it means you don't pick up extra work at this time, or if you can delegate certain things to other people, maybe that will be helpful for you. I'm bringing it down to this 10 of Wands here. It's like there's certain burdens on you that's weighing very heavily on you, and maybe it's time for you to put some of that down. Certain things that may have weighed heavily on you, maybe you need to travel lightly. Traveling lightly, go lightly is what I'm hearing, and that'll help to free you from certain things. It's not necessary for you to carry this around for the rest of your life. Okay, that's what I've got for you today. Yeah, like that trauma, certain emotional trauma from the past, and you don't even realize it's still hurting you. It's still keeping you stuck. Maybe because you're afraid of it happening again, or like something like that. You can put that down and go lightly. So, Sagittarius, that's what I've got for you today. Yeah, that upheaval. I think you're rising above it with the help of a friend, or some ally that's helping you, or a family member. You're getting out there. Is that it? I feel like that's it. Is that what we've got? Yeah, no, we got one more. We want one more. Okay, that's fine. I've got this deck from the goddess Hecate. Yeah, it came right out. Hecate wants to speak. It says knowledge. All right, knowledge. There's something that you know, or there's something that you need to know. We'll read. That's fine. I thought it was over, but she wanted to speak. The goddess Hecate wanted to speak. She wants to talk to you about knowledge. So let's read number 34 before we go. It says, the witches of old applied wisdom devised from the knowledge of plants that could either kill or cure. This brought about their notoriety as the first great sorcerers. These gifts of sorceress power are often linked back to Hecate and her role as the queen of the witches. To be wise is to apply knowledge with reason. Don't assume that because you know something to be true for you, that it will be universally true for everyone else. Hone your skills, play to your strengths, learn and question. So there's something you should be questioning right now. You may think you know, but you don't. There's something you don't know. And maybe that brings us back to the hidden secrets can harm you. But this is ending. This is leaving your life. You're going on a journey. You're leaving this behind. Okay, so there's knowledge here. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there something in the temperance that was like old practices, finding some old practices and bringing them in a new way? Yeah, ancient practices inspiring fresh ideas. There is magic in the mundane. Okay, old practices and something old and something new, like bringing, that's interesting. Old practices inspiring new ideas. And then this is about witches of old applying wisdom. Old wisdom. So this is like old wives' tales or like ancient wisdom, but it still applies. So you are learning something new about something that actually is very old. So there could be some ancient knowledge that you could learn for the first time, that the ancient ancestors, the ancient witches from thousands of years ago already figured this out. And you could learn from people who already know. You could learn from older people. You could learn from your grandmother or grandfather or something, you know. Don't assume that because you know something is true for you, that it's universally true for everybody else. So keep an open mind, because something that maybe you think is true is not even true. It's not universally true, or it's true for you, but it's not true for everybody else. And if this thing that's true for you is keeping you stuck or stagnant, right? And it's like trapping you in a very limited perspective, right? Maybe learning something from somebody else may help you to get free, to free your mind from limited thinking and limited ideas that are keeping you stuck. And like, you know, maybe it's familiar, but maybe getting out of that comfort zone, that familiarity is actually going to be much better for you. Hone your skills, play to your strengths, learn and question. So be curious. Be curious, because the answers you seek, I mean, usually we say the answers are within you, and they are. They are within you. But maybe they're outside of you sometimes too. Maybe there are specific questions here that you could find the answers that you don't already know it yet. So being willing to be curious and listening to what other people have to say, the wisdom of the ancients even, may help you to learn and to overcome yourself. And when you overcome yourself, you overcome the world. That's what I've got for you today, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.